Welcome. This is your no-fluff introduction to artificial intelligence and machine learning, designed specifically for software testers. Let's start with the big idea. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is all about making machines smart, able to solve problems, learn from data, and make decisions, almost like a human would. In the world of software testing, AI isn't some futuristic magic. It's already here, helping tools make smarter test decisions, analyze large volumes of data, and even predict bugs before they happen. At the heart of AI is machine learning, and it comes in three main flavors: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. Let's begin with supervised learning. This is where the model learns from labeled data, meaning, for every example, we already know the correct answer. Think of it like giving the machine a bunch of test cases, each with an expected result. It studies those examples and learns the pattern, how to map specific inputs to the right outputs. After seeing enough examples, it starts to recognize patterns, and eventually, it can predict the correct result for a brand new input. This approach is especially powerful in testing. One practical use: test case prioritization, where the model learns which tests to run first when you're short on time. Now let's talk about unsupervised learning. This one's different because here the data has no labels, no right answers. Instead, the model's job is to explore and discover patterns all on its own. It looks for clusters, trends, or relationships that humans might miss. For example, imagine feeding it thousands of user logs. Without being told what to look for, the model might automatically group them into categories like login errors, timeouts, or checkout failures. Just like that, you get insights into common problem areas with no manual labeling required. The third type is reinforcement learning, and it's all about trial and error. Picture training a dog. It gets a reward for doing the right thing, and it learns from its mistakes. In testing, reinforcement learning can be used to intelligently explore a user interface. The agent clicks, types, and navigates through the app, just like a real user would. Each time it takes an action, it checks what happens next. Reach a new screen? That's a reward. Hit a dead end or cause a crash? That's a penalty. Over time, it learns the most effective paths, covering more of the app with less guesswork. In short, reinforcement learning creates a curious digital tester, one that explores, fails, learns, and adapts. Let's zoom in on a specific branch of machine learning: deep learning. Deep learning uses structures called neural networks, inspired by the way our brains work, to learn patterns from massive amounts of data. Here's how it works. The network starts by identifying simple things, like lines or curves. Next, it recognizes facial features like eyes or noses. By the final layer, it sees the entire face. It builds up understanding layer by layer. This makes deep learning especially good at things like image recognition, speech processing, and understanding unstructured data. In testing, that means catching UI changes with screenshot comparison, detecting visual bugs, even reviewing code for hidden issues. Chances are you've already seen AI in action, in chatbots, voice assistants, or even your email spam filter. And in testing, it powers real features like intelligent test case selection, bug prediction, visual regression detection, anomaly detection in performance tests. All of this helps us test smarter, move faster, and reduce false positives. There's no shortage of AI-powered tools today. A few examples. Testim uses AI to assist with test creation and maintenance. Applitools applies AI to visually spot UI bugs. Mabl brings intelligence into test flows and data handling. And assistants like ChatGPT, Gemini, and GitHub Copilot can help you write and refine test logic. The best part? You don't need to build AI yourself. These tools handle the heavy lifting. You just need to know how to use them effectively. But with great power comes responsibility. As testers, we have to consider the ethical side of AI bias. If the model was trained on biased data, it might miss edge cases or treat users unfairly. Transparency. We should always understand how and why an AI tool makes its decisions. Data privacy. Be mindful of what sensitive data you feed into AI tools. We have to keep asking, Is this AI improving user experience or just chasing numbers? To wrap up, you don't need to code your own AI models to stay ahead in testing, but you do need to understand what's possible and how to work with these tools confidently and ethically. Because the future of testing isn't just manual or automated, it's augmented.